Hi, I'm gonna walk out there if I can. It's cold in here, and I've been sitting here for a little while listening to my brain. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but my brain talks to me. Great thoughts come into my mind, and then my mind travels all over the place in many directions, as you guys have seen. Today is the 17th of February. Sorry about clearing my throat all the time. I know that's annoying. One day maybe I'll get over that. But for now, I'm kind of stuck with that because it is something probably that comes with smoking pot. And I did have a hit. Okay, so I will have a dry mouth, which probably means the rest of my body inside is dry. I would think all your membranes are. So you need to make sure you drink water. Hopefully, you can hear me. I don't mean to talk too light. And all I was saying is, oh my goodness, it's cold. So I gotta see if it's any warmer outside. I bet it's not. It's kind of colder today than it's been. I'm gonna put on my gloves. They really do help a lot. Probably be nice if I had them where they went up to my elbow or halfway up to my elbow or something, because I just have a lightweight coat on, but I find that I get hot, especially after walking. You get your blood pumping, which is a good thing. Make sure that thing is still on, is on. I touch it sometimes and it goes off. So I don't even know what I was thinking about. I did have a lot going on. Yeah, I probably should go take a BC powder because I have a headache forming. You know how to look for the signs? I can feel it right there. Yeah. Today is Saturday. That's a good thing to remember. It's at least it's a nice day. You should be off work. Doesn't mean you are. You know, and some people have to work, they work the weekend and then they take the rest of the week off because of the service industry, you know, because that's when they're needed. When the rest of the people are off and they get to go out and play and eat dinner and have drinks and dance, all kinds of nice things. You know, there's those people who work those shifts to help us out, to give us what we need so we can enjoy life. And I get dings when I'm on here. Um, I need to have some water, and then I think we're going to go outside and try to. Hopefully, it's going to work. And I wonder if I should put my glasses on. You know, I think my glasses kind of keep my hair out of my face. I'm not sure. They help a little bit anyway. Ah! Now my glove is stuck. Okay, how'd that happen there? Okay. Yeah. If I was smart, I would go take a BC powder. But I don't know that I'm smart because there's the door. We're going to head out. Do you guys know what a BC powder is? They have been my saving grace. When I have a headache forming like this one, I can feel, but I don't really have the right thing to drink it with. Except for I do have, I showed you a product the other day, the Emergen-C. Yeah, I took a shower. My hair is all fuzzy. It'll be fuzzy today, not tomorrow. And then too greasy the next. So I got distracted. And I don't know. I guess I could take you guys in there and take a BC powder, show you how it's done. And then it would protect me from having a headache that's coming. Because I have found if I can feel it coming on, take care of it now. Don't wait until you got it. Because my headaches can be not nice. And I haven't had headaches like that in forever, and I don't want them. Part of it is eating, but I ate this morning, but I had French toast. It had sugar-free sweetener, and I don't think I should have had that, but I was trying to get away from the sugar. So it was wheat bread and eggs and milk. I mixed that together for the French toast, and then milk to drink with it. And I put peanut butter on each piece of bread after it's cooked, the French toast. Peanut butter helps so it's not too sweet what you're taking in. So you're getting eggs. I don't know that wheat bread is any better than white because I've heard that maybe it isn't. So you take that with a grain of salt. And another thing to remember is a grain of salt is what gives life flavor. That's just a little tidbit. Yeah, I need to go do that. I don't want to go do that, but I need to go in the house and find a BC powder. Now, where did I got them in my wallet? It's a good idea to have them in your wallet even, because if it's coming on and you got a way to take that BC powder right away, it can prevent a bad episode. Because my headaches, I get sick, okay? Nausea, get the pounding things going on in my temples. And so not eating right can do that. Too much sugar can do that. Because I'm on that metformin and it messes with your blood sugar. I don't know how to describe that, but it makes you feel funky in the head. And I'm feeling it. So, in order to take my BC powder, I guess we better get up and go. Now I've already got my gloves on and everything. But I can go get a BC powder. And yeah, I'm a little stiff from sitting and squatting and getting up. Once I'm up and moving, I'm a little better off. But to take the BC powder, I'm going to take one of those emergency type drinks because it's got the fizz and it tastes better. Taking a BC powder with water sucks. I have to tell you a story about my brother. My brother was here and I gave him a BC powder, but I didn't realize he didn't know how to take them. Okay, come in here. And what you have to do is, if you're going to take a BC powder, you need to have your soda ready. Sorry. You need to have your soda ready, something with carbonation, so it can take that nastiness out of your mouth immediately. Okay? So, yeah, I did bad. I gave him a BC powder, not thinking that, that he hadn't had one before. And he stuck it in his mouth. And we weren't prepared with anything to take it out of his mouth. And so there he is, It's not funny. And so he'll probably never take a BC powder again. So a BC powder. I don't know that I have the box. I think I threw the box away. Doggone it. Did I? I can't see. It's dark down there. Well, I don't see it. I might have just tore it all up. Anyway, I still have the powders because all I did was I took some out and put them in my purse. So I'm going to have to get over here and get my purse. I feel like I got a hair in my eyeball. So I'm going to put you down. Yeah. This widow's peak thing. My hair's all weirded out. Put you up there. Just have to find it in your face. Oh. Okay, got my finger in my eye. Well, my fingers are cold. It lets you feel them, but it's not feel-o-vision. And smell-o-vision. Taste-o-vision. Okay. But my fingers are very, very cold. Okay, so let me see. If I can find a BC. And then what I have to do is go make one of those drinks so I can have it, get it out of my mouth. Okay, I think I know where they are. Always have the remedy where you can get at it, because time is of the essence. When you feel it coming on, you don't want to wait. And it could escalate real fast. So anyway, let me see. Can you see the letters BC? Okay. So the box is white and blue, and it's got BC written on it. And you can get a 50 pack. I think it's around $7. I'm not quite sure. Hello, little doggy. Pretty dog. Anyway, so what I'm doing is kicking the powder all to one end, but I still got to go in the other room. So what I'll end up doing is tearing off the top of this and then just dumping it in my mouth, on my tongue. Okay, and it's a powder. And yeah, it's not tasty, but the result that you get from it is worth every bit of it. It's aspirin and caffeine, that's all it is. But it's a bunch of aspirin. I'm thinking it's 800 milligrams. And then like 62 milligrams of caffeine. So caffeine and aspirin, a powder. So it dissolves in your system immediately, and it's going through your bloodstream, and boom, it takes care of the pain. It takes care of headaches. It takes care, these are migraine headaches. It takes care of back pain. It takes care of a lot of different pains, okay? Better than prescription medicine. Now, I wouldn't take it a bunch, because it's a blood thinner. Aspirin is a blood thinner. If you need a blood thinner, that's something to remember. But if you don't need a blood thinner, you might want to not take too much of that. I'm not sure how long it lasts. All I know is it kicks pain in that. I was rhyming. I've been doing that. I need to write down all these rhymes. But it does. Kicks. It gives pain the boot. Especially if you know about it coming before it happens. Okay. So now I haven't taken it yet. I need to go in there and make my effervescence drink. That emergency drink in the equate part. Anyway, it's got effervescence, I think is what it said. Anyway, it makes it fizz. So that'll help. But trying to take a BC powder with water, if you read the directions on the box, it tells you to take it with a full glass of water. Water does not cut that taste out of your mouth right away. So my deal is I have either a Pepsi or a Dr. Pepper or anything with fizz, Sprite, 7-Up, any of that. Or I guess Kool-Aid. Something that has flavor to mask off that nastiness that's on your tongue. And as you learn how to take it, now this will make it sound too hard, but when you've taken enough of them, it doesn't matter. You just put it on there and you don't even taste it, because you've got a routine down and it's lickety split, And so it's like you can shut your taste buds off for a minute. But if you don't know what's coming, I tell you what, these are good. I had pain in my lower region and up end. And I woke up in the middle of the night and pain there for some reason. An aching, not liking that pain. And the BC powder took care of that. Within a half an hour, that was gone. Probably not even, maybe 15 minutes, okay? Because you think about it, it's in your bloodstream almost immediately, because it's powder. And that's what you want, is to get it in your bloodstream and circulating. And the caffeine is supposed to be the vehicle that takes it where it's going. And here's an alternative story about a vehicle, in case, because I don't quite understand that, the caffeine. being a vehicle. Because my ointment, my medicine that I made, the coconut oil is the vehicle to take it where it needs to go. I put my medicine inside the coconut oil, and then it spreads it everywhere. I mean, you can spread it as a lotion on your body, or you can put it as an ointment on your, I put it on my veins. I've had people just put it right smack on their pain, and it worked. So, I mean, I've got something pretty marvelous. And I'm willing to teach people how to make it. I'm willing to do, I need to figure out how to get a license, because this is miraculous. My stuff is called, I call it magical healing ointment. And it does. It helps with mobility. It helps with women of a certain age who have dried. Makes things really nice and doesn't make a mess. I mean, you know, the slickum stays there forever. I mean, you know, a good long time. But it doesn't make a gooey mess. It just stays nice. Okay? And it's okay. It's safe. And it is my first stuff that I made is I made it with fractionated coconut oil. Okay? To change the molecules or something, to get it to where it would actually go through me, because the black stuff from Ludwig Simpson oil, or the cannabis oil, if that's what they want to say that is, I don't know that it is. Nevertheless, that stuff was too thick to go into my body. It wouldn't go in, and I, like I had said in a previous video, I don't have gallbladder. That's the thing that has the digestive juices in it, that controls letting, you know, helps you digest your food. It tells when the bile goes. Well, the bile is an acid. Okay, so I don't have a lot of acids in my stomach, is what my naturopath said. Anybody who doesn't have gallbladder doesn't have enough acids in their stomach for their digestive system. So they need some help. There are some products. Just remember, there are products called digestive enzymes, and I bet that's for people like me. I've never gone to the doctor very much. So those who go to the doctor quite often are aware of all these things, I guess, that are good for you, or maybe bad. Okay, so I was going to go out and walk, but oh my gosh, it's cold. I came in and I got the BC powder. See, I sat on my bed, so here I'm sitting on my bed. I got distracted. So I will go into the other room and make myself that drink. Oh! Actually, I can make it for Dad and just take the first sips from him. So I can take my BC powder. He's over there sleeping. Oh, he's awake. Do you want one of those emergencies? Do you want me to make you an emergency drink?
That probably would do good.
And I was going to take the first part of it.
Yeah.
To take my BC with.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right.
All right.
Cover me in when you get back.
I will. Okay. So I'm going to come in here. Where am I going to put this? In my hand. Okay, so got my gloves under my arm. Put that there. Get a glass. Let me see. I know there's a lot of glare. There's always glare. Lights. I put you in the apples. Okay, there's a bowl of apples, so you're at the top of the apples. Okay, so I'm gonna get the powder to one end, and then there's a place to rip. I took my glasses off so I can't see. Okay, there. Place to rip it. And then I'll just put it in this glass. Before I put water in it, just put that in the glass. I know I do a lot of powders. Okay, there's some cold water in the fridge. I'm gonna get that. I've been filling up Dr. Pepper bottles and whatever. I hate to move that. I was going to show you something though. Brita, okay? This is a generic form. This is one I got at Walmart a while back. I finally talked Dad into it. But I'll show it to you, and I got to get some water put in there. But it's a large one, okay? Check it out. You see it? Okay, so there's the valve here. But that's pretty good size. I can't remember now how many gallons it is, but it is good to clean your water, guys. If you're drinking out of the tap, don't do that. I don't even know if it cleans it out good enough to go in the Brita. But you know, we made our own water filter at the property. Okay, we made a big one because they have one called, I think, a Berkey or something. It's expensive. And you can get those filters. Those filters are expensive that go into it, but really the Berkey is just a real good looking water dispenser that has filters in it. And it's stainless steel, and you can set it out on your counter. But Joe and I made out of 5-gallon buckets, okay, because we hauled water. That's how we got our water, was with buckets. And so we made our own. Put a valve in the bottom of it, and took the lid and did a drill, you know, just a good sized drill bit. So you made the hole big enough for the filter to fit through, okay? Because what you did, I'm gonna get lost there. I'll just give you the gist of it, okay? You put these filters in the lid. How did that work? Because what we had was two buckets, okay? One bucket on top of the other. You poured the water in the top bucket, and that's where the filters are. They're at the bottom of the bucket sticking up through those holes, and then you've got rubber gaskets or whatever to make it, they don't leak. Okay, so you pour the water in the top one, and it leaks through to the bottom one, and then you have the valve on the bottom one, at the bottom of the bottom one. And so you need to put it up on, you know, it's made to be up on a counter. And the way we did it, there's not enough room on the counter, but you put it somewhere else, because that was our water. So, I mean, we got it right out of there when we needed stuff, but then we quit doing that. They do get dirty, the filters do. Hard water, we had a lot of hard water out there. But you do what you can, you know. Instead of paying $300, we got 2 5-gallon buckets and we ordered the filters. The filters were around $100, I think. I can't remember exactly, okay, but at least there were some that were $100. And I'm not sure if that was for 2 filters or I think it was. But supposed to take most contaminants out. Like you could put muddy water supposedly in these things and get clean water, okay? You might want to clean up the filters after that. Wash that mud out. Anyway, but it did work. We did do that. We just quit doing that because I think it was I didn't want to buy the filters again. However, the Brita is a good thing. And we were buying Culligan water. When we'd go to town, we were getting gallons of water. In the beginning, when we were out there, we were getting 5-gallon buckets of water and filling up my van with all this water. That's how we got along. So, I mean, we paid out there, man. Nevertheless, so town is 25 miles away from the property. In a lot of ways, that's a great thing. But it's a long ways to go to town. Can't just run out of something and run to town. $5 just to go to town and back. And that's if you're lucky. That's if the price of gas is fair. I hope it gets back to fair. You know, Joe was telling me that he was traveling back and forth from Utah to Colorado. And they stopped in a place in Wyoming and the gas was $2 a gallon. How How can that be? How can it be that we pay so much for gas? There are things out there that are not right. Not right at all. And we are all paying the price. Just like the gasoline. There's a lot of taxes included in that gas, which is supposed to go to help the roads and to this and to that. I wonder if they forgot that, or if they actually do that. You know, it's like a toll road, and there was like I don't know if it was a bridge. They charged to go across the bridge until the bridge was paid for, but then they conveniently quit remembering. They didn't remember that they were supposed to stop. But anyway, in the gasoline, there are a lot of different taxes. And in your cigarettes, there's probably a lot of damn different taxes. And I'm going to tell you, I am not a fan of what they've done with the price of cigarettes. They're not thinking right, okay? They're punishing you for smoking instead of helping you quit. I can't even imagine paying what you guys are paying for cigarettes. Oh my God. You know, when I quit smoking, I was paying $15. $15 for a carton. How many is in a carton? 10, maybe? I can't remember now. So long ago. So that's pretty damn cheap. And I was struggling then, you know. So nothing like making people crazy. You know, I'm going by myself. I'm going to tell you a little story. There was a time when I didn't have any money. And I was a young mother. I think that's when that's when Jessica was in kindergarten. I lived at this little house. This was before I moved up to that 500 acres. But anyway, dude, I was in that little place just a little period of time. It was a perfect little place. Should have never moved. But it's just a story I'm trying to remember now. I went to the store and I got something. And then I think I went back to that store and tried to return it so I could buy cigarettes. And they wouldn't let me. And I just remember being furious because I couldn't have a cigarette too. So, I remember you shouldn't make people feel like that. Okay? It's a habit. It's a bad habit. But you shouldn't make them pay like that. Really. I think it was done in the name of, we'll make them quit by raising prices. And they keep raising the damn prices. Well, you know, what else? Where's that money going? Whose pocket is that money going into? The ones who should be punished are the ones who are putting all the shit in the cigarettes. Okay? I'm not speaking from first-hand knowledge now. I just know that I've heard that they spray all kinds of things that are addictive on those cigarettes, on the tobacco. I did work in tobacco once. Interesting fact. Because that's one of the crops of North Carolina. And our family did work in the tobacco fields some. My grandma Smith did. And I think all of us kids did. I can remember doing that. I'm not sure about the age, because I think Nathan was doing it when he was in the 7th grade. Last time we were in Smithville, North Carolina, when I was in the 8th grade. I'm not sure what grade he was in. Must be 7th or 6th. But anyway, he worked in the tobacco fields there. I can remember working in the tobacco fields younger than that, a lot younger. And I even was on one of the cropping machines where you sit and you pull on the bottom they were pulling the tobacco off of the stalks and putting it into a chain that took it up to the top. I'm using my hand, but you can't see it. Anyway, it took it up to the top, the second level where I was. And then you take it off of the thing and you twist it on a rope and put it on a stick. In other words, you twist it and tie it on a stick, and you keep tying until the stick is full. And then they have them all stacked up in there. And then you take them to the barn, the machine that you're on. It's being driven. It goes down along the crop thing, you know. So anyway, you're tying it on the stick while they're getting it up to you off of the chain, and they're pulling it off of the stalk. And then you go to the barn and they put it up in the rafters for drying. But actually, I'm not sure if that's exactly good, because I can remember the women out front and a big old table and going through the leaves and making sure they were good. I was just a kid. I don't know much about that. Anyway, interesting tidbit. I worked in tobacco. Okay. I was going to go for a walk. I don't know if I can. My bones are hurting me. Okay, I was going to make this drink, wasn't I? Okay. I'm going to put you back down. I got to get a spoon. I'm going to have to put some water in that Brita. Standing in the rain. Okay, I need a spoon. I don't care anymore. La, 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 la. Okay, see, I already forgot about the headaches. Maybe I won't have it. There's that big old glare from that light. I'm sorry. If I turned that off.
I would. Thank you. Great. I will be in touch and set something up.
Can you see me okay?
Thank you.
There's still a glare. It's really cloudy out. All right, so I'm making this for Dad, but I'm going to take some of it. And what I've been doing is just filling these Dr. Pepper bottles up with Brita water. Trying to keep it cold in the fridge. Dad likes his stuff really cold. I like it cold too. But they do say that lukewarm is better for your body. Instead of startling it with something cold, which is a lot different than the temperature of the body. That's pretty good stuff. It's not bad. So, BC powder. Okay. Myself, I like to open it up, kind of make sure everything's not stuck to the sides. You know how sometimes powder will group up. Anyway, so I'm not going to show you the powder, but I'll show you me putting it in my mouth. Okay. You know, that's probably not a good combination, but it's still not bad. Carbonated drink is better for removing that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go take this to Dad.
Okay,
Sit up, Papa Bear.
Weird how evasive you were being about where you lived, and so I got
You want me to fix your water while I'm here? Can you get it
Yeah,
there?
if it needs
I have my friend
Well,
Cassie, who
I don't know if it needs it or not, but we'll refresh it anyway. Okay. Yeah, my body could be better off. Better. I need an exercise plan. You don't have to drink it right now, but you can. Bless you. Anyway, okay. I don't know if I can stand it outside, but I'm going to go walk. I'm going to try to. 3 o'clock.
It's 38 degrees out there.
Yeah, it's just colder.
And today's Saturday.
It's colder than it seems. Did I just see a snowflake on that thing? Maybe that's what I'm feeling. Snow is in the air.
You what?
So it looked like I saw a snowflake on that thing.
You may have. I was surprised yesterday morning when I looked out there.
What about your daughter?
Yeah, I saw snow. I think we're talking the same day. I'm going, hey, it snowed.
Sorry to go.
Okay.
So you were following us.
I'll just get that later, okay? Is your foot getting better?
Oh, okay. Look, you have every reason to be mad at me.
I think I should
Your
spray it.
privacy, and it's just that
A little further
the more
between
time we spent together, the less it felt like.
episodes.
Ow. So is it like a Charlie horse?
No.
It's not, right?
But I interrupted you, sorry.
Okay, I'm limping.
It's a little bit more.
But I'm going to show you this product that I got Dad, okay? But I'm still recommending that you get BioFreeze. What?
You walking your feet to this.
Oh, I'm not either. Anyway, this is Icy Hot. And I can't see what it says because I took my glasses off out there. Lidocaine. It's got lidocaine. It's Icy Hot Max Lidocaine. Pain relief dry spray. Okay? So this
Do you know anything about spring?
this is similar, but it is not the same.
It's my glass.
Okay, Dad. That's why I waited around.
I was really excited about the spring.
Okay.
But if you do know something,
Anyway, BioFreeze is excellent.
Don't cover me up.
I will. Let me go put this glass in here. Oh, man, my little butt hurts, but I think it's the cold. It's cold in the air. I like to rinse these out right away so he can just use them again. He uses these blue glasses for his, his emergency drink, and also he takes fiber in the morning. And now I'm taking fiber, but not just in the morning. I'm taking, I took it back to my room, I guess. No, I didn't. Here it is. I might have, Dad. Anyway, this is something I just started using. Okay, it's like his Metamucil, but it's Equate, and it's made with stevia, which is a natural plant sweetener. So it's not an artificial sweetener. Anyway, I did forget what I was doing. He wants me to come and put a blanket on him. I did forget, but I'm here. Do you want your shoes on or off?
Yeah,
Just leave them on?
and I went to work in the trenches.
Okay.
You know, what better place to get market research than right
I
here?
hate to keep putting you down, but
So I
I will.
like being able to
Just
do
a
that.
Plus you get to see more of the city that way.
I was honest about all of that, okay? Like, how else would I know
I guess
about
if you'd
all
like
these
to
great
help
places
us take
that
the
people
pressure
don't know exist?
You could have told me. You know, you could have told me.
pressure up your sore.
So would you look to me similar?
Do you want me to take your shoes off, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I'm in here, I can put them back on you. I don't care. It just seems like you'd be more comfortable without those things on.
Oh, is this your daughter?
Yeah, it's Manny. She is 10 now.
Oh, she looks just
Ow.
like you.
Oh, let's hope for her sake.
Okay, there you go.
She's adorable.
Thank you.
All right, where are we at? You're welcome, Dad. Okay.
Divorced.
Is everything okay?
It's about 5 years now.
All right, and there's your water.
There's no juicy story there.
All right.
College
Grab my
sweethearts that
gloves.
should have been married. We've joined custody, so
Yeah, that's from the BC Powder. Cockadoodles, huh?
it's amiable.
So, I'm going to throw my bag away. I need pop to get that out of there. I mean, I can't taste it anymore, but it sure don't look very good, does it? Okay. So anyway, with my Equate, I showed you this bottle. I'm taking a rounded teaspoon before I eat. Like I had French toast earlier with Dad. So I took this, a rounded teaspoon and around 8 ounces of water and drank it down. And that puts fiber into your mix, and you need fiber. Fiber helps take away from the sugar spikes, okay? So, and then I used his, I don't know that I'll do that again, but I used his no sugar sweetener. I know I didn't say that right. How do you say it? I'm gonna come over here and find out. It's in the fridge. I just always, not always, but I just don't always have my right words. Sugar-free syrup. So sugar-free was the right words, okay? So I had, I think I already said that, I had French toast, 1.5 pieces, a glass of milk, because I can't have something like that without milk, and I had peanut butter on the top. So it's egg and wheat bread, peanut butter, and syrup. And before I had that, I had my Equate, my fiber. I just need to say fiber. So it is to help with a lot of things. It'll help with regularity, help you get things cleaned out. And the reason I'm doing it is for my blood sugar, but I could also use the being cleaned out thing. And then what's the other thing? Controlling your appetite. I mean, those who have a big appetite, not me, but if you did have a problem with your appetite, if you take a rounded teaspoon, half hour to 15 minutes or something like that before you eat, it puts fiber in your... Okay, so for those who are trying to control their appetite, it'll help fill up your stomach a little bit. You drink it fast, and you mix it up, and then you drink it because it's going to gel. If you don't drink it fast enough, it will gel. So you want to do that. You don't want to linger around and say, oh, la, 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 I'll drink this later. No, that doesn't work. Okay, so now I need to put on the gloves. Then I will go outside. And it's not raining, but it is cold. And that might be why my hip's hurting. I don't know. And I do think the more I walk, the better I'll be. More mobile. You know, when I was here before, I stayed here 5 weeks before with Mom, and I watched the caregivers come in, and I listened to what they said, you know. They said a few things that was important, so I'm going to share them with you guys. Okay, let's see if I can remember to do it. See, there was 3 of them that needed help then. Roger was here, and Mother was here, and Dad. So there was a lot of caregivers coming in and out. Roger had several. But anyway, what was the point? There was a point about that. I need to make sure that's turned up. Uh-oh.